right over there in the southeastern corner. The first cowboy, of course, is Tim Phillips, the husband of Chairman of the Board, Pat Nan Phillips. Then there's Linda Winnie, the wife of past Chairman of the Board, Jim Winnie. Zane Carruth, wife of the past Chairman of the Board, Brady Carruth. Vanessa Weiss, the director of Johnson Space Center, is in that first wagon, as is George Weiss, the spouse of Vanessa.
How about Colonel Nicole Mann, United States Marine Corps? That's a NASA astronaut. Travis Mann joining her today. Colonel M.C. McLean, USA NASA astronaut, along with Shelley Macbeth.
President's wife's carriage has Randy Bowman, wife of our President and CEO. It also includes Denise Blonder, Kathy Biediger, Isela Garcia, wives of our Vice Presidents, and Samantha Sullivan, the wife of Scott Sullivan.
Don't forget Kim Coulter, the wife of VP Alan Coulter, Mo Lunsford from the Bull, and Sarah Fraser from the Bull.
We also have in Wagon 3, Kathy Farrow and the family of lifetime Executive Committee member Chris Richardson, wife Ann. We have 4, Caroline Olivia Denby, wife Ukwe, Cameron Tadizzi, along with Max and Laura, Monser Tadizzi, and Leslie Denby.
In Wagon 4, I have the son of a congressman, actually 2 of them, Gunnar and Lincoln Luttrell, friends of Luttrell family, Mason Wynn, McCall Elsie, Jack Elsie, Lake Hoffman, Evie Montasso, Charlotte Keith, and Meredith Iber.
Who are we saluting today, Andrew?
We are saluting NASA on Texas Independence Day and the area Go Texan counties. They include Caldwell, Colorado, Fayette, Gonzales, Lavaca, Wharton, Calhoun, DeWitt, Jackson, Carnes, Matagorda, Victoria, Aransas, B, Goliad, Live Oak, Oasis, Refugio, San Patricio, Comanche, Hamilton, Mills, and Lampasas. What a group. Our entertainer this afternoon is going to be Hardy. We are live on the Cowboy Channel, and we are also streaming on Telemundo, Texas.
That's pretty cool. As those wagons start to make their way out the north end. 4 fire trucks carrying a lot of friends and family members. We're proud to have the opportunity to ride in a Rodeo Houston Grand Entry. Folks, if you're standing, please be seated. We'll call you to your feet in a few minutes when it's time to honor America with our prayer, pledge, and national anthem. But we'd love for you to enjoy the Grand Entry from the comfort of your chair. So you can feel free to be seated. We'll call you back to your feet a little bit later on. Is that Howdy on that 3rd? Yeah, he's on the 3rd fire truck.
I think he's been there in every Grand Entry so far. We've got entertainment from beginning to end. We actually have something special tonight and tomorrow night as well, Bob. We got a drone show with fireworks presented by ExxonMobil happening at 8 o'clock outside, so that's after the show.
And it'll be in the dark. We did this for the first time last year, folks. If you missed the drone show, don't do it this weekend, okay? Because we did it last year and it just got more and more popular. So following the concert, when you step outside, it's in the dark, and those drones will be lit up, forming all kinds of formations. It's just something to really see and behold.
You talk about unique or one of a kind. It's kind of like the rodeo you're about to enjoy and our concert today. Very unique. There's not a lot of people that have access to a football field with a roof on it, like we do in the beautiful NRT Stadium. All of our riders that have been in here, you need to understand that the Grand Entry Committee, one of 109 committees, they start about 5 hours ahead of every Grand Entry ride. Cleaning horses, saddling horses, getting horses ready, wagons, fire trucks, and it's an immense undertaking, gentlemen.
Bob, you mentioned a word that I want to pick up on. The word is access. We have access to over 35,000 volunteers that are part of those 109 committees, and they make all of this possible.
Think about the man hours each one of those 35,000 volunteers put in. And then do some calculations and go, okay, if we had to pay them the minimum wage for their volunteer contributions, and again, wages times it by the man hours. And the amount of money that we've been able to give to youth and education would be diminished significantly if we could have done it at all.
Well, and to follow up on that point, how many volunteers do we converse with that schedule their vacation time around volunteering and working here at the job?
Yeah, so they don't get to go to Hawaii at another time in the year. They gave up all that time from work just to come work here.
It's estimated that it's 2.2 million hours that is given on an annual base. And I don't care if it's $10 an hour, 20 or 40 or $100 an hour. That is immense. Access, I like that word.
You used it, I just followed up on it.
Well, I love those silver saddles, I gotta say it every day. Gene Autry was the first rodeo producer of this rodeo back in the old Coliseum downtown. And those saddles are owned by the Circle I, Mike, Pinion, and Chase Serby today. Oh, it's so wonderful to see them still in use nearly 100 years later.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd ask that you stand for our invocation and remain standing.